Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builders Supply. In this video is to bring you a closer look at the Pemko number 205DV. This is a dark bronze anodized aluminum residential type bumper style threshold. This is generally seen, but not mandatorily seen, on exterior doors that swing out. You could have a door that would swing in. There'd be no doubt about that. In fact, I could see how this might elegantly work on an in-swing door. In the sense that, you know, your door is going to make contact with the face of the threshold. Okay. On an outswing door, that might be like a cellar or basement door that may swing out, or a garage door that might swing out. And the pad, the concrete pad, is continuous. You need to put something on the ground to act as a threshold, and then have the door make contact right with the face of it, face of the threshold. If it's an outswing, you know, you're going to want to probably add a door sweep out here if that's something that suits the requirements. If it's an in-swing, you'd probably want to add a drip cap and maybe an automatic door bottom, okay? Because that will allow you to have a line of defense here before it even gets to the face of the door. But generally, you're going to see something like this on a attached garage. You know, something that's, the door is just going to swing out literally over a couple of steps so that when you open the door, you're right away walking down. But you want to keep the draft out and put a little threshold there because having a door sweep may not be appropriate. So, however you're going to use this, this is a great option. The 205 is representative of the profile of this item in terms of the fact that it's like a half saddle. I shouldn't say saddle. It's a bump-up style threshold. It's a fixed bump-up style. It's going to have an overall dimension of 3 9/16, including the aluminum that we see here, or I should say the insert, the vinyl insert. 3 9/16 to the vinyl insert. Looks like it's coming up a bit shy. That's probably because the vinyl is a bit compressed because it's been in its packaging. Okay. Now, the overall height of the item is 3/4 inch, and that could be very complementary to the requirements that you have of your installation. 3/4 inch, indeed. The D in the part number means dark bronze, and that indeed is that color of that item. And we're going to pull up the rest of the finishes that it's available and the insert options as well. Now the 205, the D stands for dark bronze. The V stands for vinyl, which is the least attractive of all of the options. First of all, the finishes. A for mill aluminum finish. Change the D to an A. Then dark bronze. Then G for gold anodized finish as well. PW for painted white would be the fourth option. Insert material. V for vinyl. P for pile, which would be a very soft, short pile material. And then T for thermo seal. So 3 options. V for vinyl. Economy. If you're looking for the least expensive one, this is it. If there's no exposure to extreme temperatures or ultraviolet, this will probably work out well for you. If you want a better version of this, go with the T, the thermo seal. Will be much better performing with extreme temperatures and exposure to ultraviolet. The pile is a very short, not bristle, but mohair is what some people will call it. A very short type of material that you'd see in the edge of an aluminum door. And where you might want that is the vinyl and the thermo pile is certainly compressible, but not as much as the vinyl and the thermo seal, not thermal pile, I think I said. The V and the T, not very compressible, and the thermo is actually stiffer and will give you a better caliber of seal over time. But if you have a condition where you know that you're going to significantly compress the pile on one side and need those fingers to stick out a little bit further on the other side, if you had a little bit of toed condition in the frame and you really can't adjust the sill at all, you could probably squeeze a little bit of flexibility out of the fact that you can really compress that pile down on one side, but it can stand proud where it does not have to, or is not in a position of being so significantly compressed. So that might be a situation where you see pile. You see pile installed in aluminum storefront openings all the time, but really not so much in residential applications. Now, this threshold is listed in the website in lots of different lengths, everything from 2 foot to 4 foot in length, or pardon me, 2 foot to 8 foot in length, and we don't list them longer than 8 foot because the cost to ship is generally prohibitive, although you can certainly order that. We will quote you the freight. If you have need for a custom length, by all means let us know by ordering the next longest piece or pieces and simply indicate in the comment field the net length that you'd like for us to cut the material back at. And the reasoning is, if you had to take this, and this is a 4-foot door, if you had to take this and cut it down to, say, 40 inch, you're going to eliminate that countersunk hole that's there. And speaking of that hole, screws are included in a complementary finish. Okay. Cutting a threshold like this down is really not so much of a problem, except that some people then realize, well, they can drill a hole, but they can't countersink it. So the point of the matter is, if you want us to ship this out at a specific length, no problem. Order the next longest piece or pieces and simply indicate in the comment field the net length you'd like for us to send it out at. That'll give you that proper distance from the edge for the dimple or the countersink, but the proper center to center as well. The next one's all the way over here, then here. Okay. Finally, there is a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up not only all of the Pemko products that we sell, but a link to the manufacturer's website, as well as a link to the full product catalog. If you have any questions on the Pemko 205 DV fixed bumper type outswing door threshold or any other Pemko product, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you.